wrist to the kickback. Yeah, I took a shot, I ain't missed that. Look at my sock, they mismatch. Look at the charts, we on that. Play different parts like all that. I clear them out like call man. Talking about they wanna work, but it's all cap. All up in status, cash them to go. Get winning shot, no I won't choke. When I get pressure, this diamonds galore. I don't freeze up, boy, I stay with a code. Don't let me win, cause my team do the most. When I get on live, you know I'm a joke. Hold on, casual me, runs down the court. Pull up, buzzer, beat a score. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. You cannot stop me, nobody can. You know I'm all in, all in, all in. AW, logo to Swiss. Labels keep calling, calling, calling. They want me to put the paper to pen. I just be ballin', ballin', ballin'. Look at the footage, I'm scoring again.
Okay, let's get it.
I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I see a in a whole land. I hit the road in an all-white van. I keep a fresh set up on my hands. You don't like me, but you on my gram. How you look? How you look? How you sound? I'm a boss, I'm a brat, hard to handle. I'm a real life mood, a real life muse. Got some pretty in my sandals. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta listen while I pop my fast. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion. Rule number one, never be number two. Got the candy apple loops, hit the gas and I zoom. Man, cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. Stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win, win, win. I'm coming in fast. First place, you.
Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Now Morant. Pass to Bane. And he banks in the layup. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Butler. Three-pointer, no good. Morant with it. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Inside. Adams, shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Pass to Bane. Takes the three. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Butler. To the inside. And Tucker gets it to go.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. He didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Here's Butler. And that one drops.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. For 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Lets it fly. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside Butler. Six to shoot. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Adams. And here's Brooks. From deep, Morant. Here's Bane. He's got 5. Morant with it. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Outside Tucker. Lowry outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Pass to Adams. Jackson left side. The 3 from Bane. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Outside for Morant. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all. The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Melton on the wing. To the paint. Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Adebayo up top. Robinson finds some space. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Melton on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Butler outside. The shot won't fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team. Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To shoot. Here's Tucker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tucker's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out. This quarter with a 7-point lead, and it's all due to their ability. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And it's Butler off the drive. Kicks it to Hero. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Pass to Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Miami. 4-point game. Hero with the bucket.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
There's a reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. The three from Bane.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hero outside. Back to Butler. Butler on the wing. The three is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. From deep, Bane. And Hero grabs the board. Pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Clark covers. Butler into the lane. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Williams. Here's Brooks. The three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry with it. Guarded by Morant. Kicks it to Hero. Lowry outside. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
And here's Morant. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Morant.
Great body control and the long reach. Bam Adebayo was all over that shot.
And it's Brooks missing. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing. 9 points in the game. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morant's got 6 points.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Yep, that one goes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Williams on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Hero right side. From deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Hero solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots. And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Jaren Jackson, I think about his mobility on the defensive end. He can dart out to the perimeter shooters and recover to the paint better than most guys his size.
Back to Morant. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And there's another one for the Heat.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
And Morant drops them both. So it's Miami now. Pass to Strus. And here's Hero. Melton covers. From deep three-point range. It could go. He can't get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 5 points.
Drafting play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Pass to Morant. Here's Bane. Puts up a 3 from the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 14. And finished off by Adebayo.
doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Here's Hero. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. Goes back up. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shot's good.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja. You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. From deep, Payne. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Miami trailing. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you. Jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Count the basket.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game. His ability to create for others.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Driving in. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
For three, Lowry. That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The three ball. And again. And it's Memphis with a three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Pass to Strus. Outside Butler. Shoots over Jackson. Kicks it to Hero. Fires for three. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Bane. Three-pointer. Good. And the setup by Morant. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Adebayo, that's good.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
In case you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-6 run. And there it is for them.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Martin with the bucket.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
The three from Bane. No good. And Miami the other way now. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Second chance effort. Adebayo, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back to Payne. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Martin misses. Three-pointer. That one's good. Desmond Bane for three. Bane's got 16 in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And again, the Heat missing.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
He's been...
This is mine. Yeah, that boy stands. Go ride tonight. Yeah. Let's go. Go ride tonight. Don't sleep on process. You verse me, no contest. You on beat, no context. Me on beat, I'm gossip. My flow is heavenly, so in my presence you bow and you step in. Not in my pedigree, only with time I get better, so let it be known. I moves on my way to the throne. I'm biding my time and collecting these stones. So watch when I snap and you sit and relaxing before you connect your career going ghost. I'm talking phantom, quotes I dance in a room while I'm spazzing. If words could on the highway, that you my passenger. Love their reaction when they getting mad. Here sticking like Madden. I'm bumping that stanza, I sit like a king. Like it doesn't matter, she kissing the ring. I love what she sing, I feel like a the beat. The illest alive, you know what I mean. The illest alive, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Pass the baton, pass me a so I can show you the that I be on. I am a dawn, ain't that big of a dude, but I'm still good like that. Name Sean on the track with the mind, food for the soul. He chef it up, what's the specials tonight? And I'm bringing up, cause I can't help it. I seem to be getting better with the time. And I'm looking at the spot that you say is his, and that is kinda looking more like it. Can't start the business with you on the phone, you gon' have to get the up off of my line. And this is my moment, seize it and take it. Ain't got no more time for no wishing and hoping. I'm out in the open, ain't got many choices. I put in the time for my promotion. Time for my promotion.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on the air, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit coming up. When you stayed on like this, you rock Phineas. Okay. He broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah. Just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No. The industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whipping this flashing on my hip and this plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give a. I'm a dad. That's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'm showing my earth if I want it. Hang up the phone on the air, block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a. Thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for with the trainers. I'm known to set it up like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, come get a feature. You with Baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Remember one song on the Billboard, he still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better, I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need, we having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go! Have him with the act, come on. The flow mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want. We talking about phone right here, block the number. I told you don't play with me, we talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Yeah. Can't drink. Yeah. Yeah, can't train. Can't by the if I fall off, I can do the same thing. Rap game, face all over these magazines, I can't slang things. Insane, buddy rabbit, throw it down for the set. VV fill it up with all goons. When the was slow, I move the young Corleone, soprano, baby Tony. Straight out that east side, my breakfast was eggs and fried bologna.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Now here's Iverson. Pass to Greer. Here's Shades. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Iverson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Durant with the steal. On the wing, Irving. Durant in the corner. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Kidd. Clock at 6. And stolen by Irving. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Durant, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
3.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
The shot by KD, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Iverson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Kidd, good.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Iverson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Greer. To the middle. Here's Malone. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Assisted by.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Here's Greer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Lopez. Irving with a clean look. Off target with his 3. Durant with the steal. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 8. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Lopez with the steal. For 3, Durant. Rebound by the 76ers.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Chamberlain with it. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Out to Carter. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
.153 left in the first quarter of the game. And Jones has it in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trailed by 3. Outside Irving. Six on the shot clock. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Will Chamberlain.
Here's Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Irving for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Hawkins. Kicks it out to Jones. Cunningham inside. 2 points. That one goes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Irving drives in to the inside, and that one's good by Lopez.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Hawkins. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here is Hawkins. Kicks it out to Jones. Releases.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Collins. Back to Iverson. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Iverson's got 9 points.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Now, here is Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 9. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Irving. Vince Carter on the wing. Back to Irving. Now Lopez. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
From deep, Iverson. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And they double up Iverson. Pass to Shaves. Inside, Irving. Here's Greer. 4 on the clock. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Greer's got 6 points.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Good on the shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Greer. Iverson outside. The kick out to Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3.
And the 76ers lead by 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight. Three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Shaves. Kicks it out to Iverson. In the corner, Irving with it. They get it back. Back to Iverson. Pass to Greer. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the shot goes in. And now an 8-point 76ers lead. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Malone. Knocks it loose. Irving with the steal. Durant for 3. Deflects the pass. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And, you know, the timing from Malone, impeccable. Really good awareness, too. Knows exactly when to rise for that alley-oop.
And stolen by Iverson. And it's slammed in by Malone.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 13.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Now here's Iverson. 16 points for him. The kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Iverson. Shoots. Pass to Greer. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Greer's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
And Iverson, the master of the and one, just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
And 32 seconds left now here in the second. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Back to Irving. The wide open look for Durant. From outside.